We won with highly educated. We won with poorly educated. I love the poorly educated. We're the smartest people. We're the most loyal people.
Poorly educated people are the smartest people, according to him. But what does this tell us, or what opportunity does this give us? It just speaks to the fact that as creative people, our burden is to create as things happen. That's really the point sometimes. These days we wait too long before we put anything out there. Oh, we want to plan the campaign. Oh yeah, we are going to launch. And then several things would have happened that you could have been able to latch onto and then create something that people will talk about even more meaningfully. And that, let's face it, that's the fact. We have to be timely with our executions. If there's something we've learned from last year that we must do more of this year in order to deliver the goods or in order to achieve whatever it is we want to achieve on different skills and levels, we have to be timely, consistently. And speaking about timeliness, this was done by Deep Dive. So they're a great agency. So what did they do? When someone does something great, oh yeah, you want to applaud the individual. So what did they do? Considering that yesterday was the inauguration or something was happening, they put together a number of people, as many people as possible, clapping, applauding Barack Obama. And so what did they do with all of that? All of that data, they put together a gigantic collage. So you zoom in on it, and then you could see yourself if you put in your video. So you're clapping and saying goodbye, job well done. Timely executions. Doesn't mean as if they had started working on this based on the fact, oh, they knew that day was going to be significant for something, but they started. So we need to be timely in order to make things happen. That's the fact. In order for us to say we want to win something or we want to make things happen, and this is just for the fun of it.
Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And you referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee
you. Second thing is individuals, we like being tricked. Why do we like magic so much? We know that we are being fooled, but we love it because it gives us an opportunity to say, oh, okay, deception intrigues us to a large extent. So how do we use that when we create things and put out there? If there's something we say, oh yeah, we look at last year, the things we did, what are the kind of little things that we might just have it behind the back of our mind so that when we want to create, we might give people a little bit of magic on a daily basis. Right? That's important. So speaking about creative people and how difficult it is sometimes to get a job. Somebody has to know somebody for you to get the job most times in creative agencies. Somebody has to refer you and say, yes, he's a good person, he's of good character. Sometimes it doesn't even matter whether you're good at the job or not. Unfortunately true. But that's the fact. That's the fact. So some guy starts looking for a job. He's been trying lots of agencies. Not that it's not good, it is good. It's actually Danish. And nobody seems to ever read his CV or his portfolio. So, but it looks as okay, these people, they don't read my portfolio, but who are the people they always want to read about? Who are the people they always want to talk to? Clients. So he sends almost all creative directors of top agencies and CSDs an email that he's a client of an agency called, or of a company called EMERIH. So yeah, they want to do something good, they need a partnership, or they've seen the works of this agency, they want to partner with you. And all of a sudden, the agency creative directors started checking out his sites, like, okay, a new client, let's not miss out on this. Then when you get to the site, you see him. In several, so you meet our team, it is several versions of him. And he sells, you want to talk about his own, their clientele, it is works he has done. And interestingly, you look at the name of the site, emery.com, it is hire me. So read it backwards. It's hire me. That's what he's telling everybody. And interestingly, he had found it difficult to get a job in Sweden, but now the guy's phone is ringing off to him because he decided to do something different. He decided to trick someone, decided to be someone will say, oh yeah, he's not a reliable person. He said he had to get his foot in the door. He had to. And that's how we have to find ways also to get into the minds of people that are already bogged down with several things. Life is hard. Life is hard already. Moving forward, this is something for gun control. Oh, I just shut things up. I wasn't supposed to say that. Alright,
I got some news today from the radio man. He spoke the words somber and as softly as he can. The world stood still and the sky opened up. I made my way to fill up my coffee cup. Then it occurred to me as the daylight sky shone blue, today's the day that Johnny met June. He waited a while, he knew that he would. He was gonna hang around here for as long as he could. The days went by, and hours idle passed. He was never sure just how long he would last. But there's not much love in a lonely room. Today's the day that Johnny met June.
Have a good summer.
You too.
Thanks.
Hey, you must be bored.
No way.
This is the guy that I was running to in the library.
You're kind of
Yeah.
like guilty. So you like to write on desks?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now we're starting over, it's the place that we are. You look more pretty underneath all the stars of love. Is a burning thing. Oh, how I still love to hear you sing. Oh, and everything we ever heard about heaven is true. Today's the day that Johnny met June. Today's the day that Johnny met June.
all they did was they just used the research about human beings, our minds, and the fact that we love the mystery of deception. That's how they deflected our focus all through. And then he told us a beautiful story. Then we were all focused on, oh yeah, the whole motion and the whole love and affection going on in there. And then something more critical was happening. So, but this year, this is the kind of thing we should at least have behind the back of our minds. How do we add a bit of magic to these things? Our thinking. Let's trick people a bit. Let's do that. Then moving forward, something that's also important to in order for us to play better is we need to watch our egos. Okay? We need to, as brands. Oh yeah, I'm the one spending my money. You have to show me at the beginning. You have to show me like a million times. No, not really. But that's what we always do, almost consistently. That's the fact. So with that in mind, humility class.
You're not known to be a humble man.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand.
He is very humble. So see something that the brand decided to do on this mindset of taking it back, squeezing your ego, putting it aside to tell your story, to give the message.
I will be king, and you will be queen. Though nothing will drive them away, we can be heroes out above our heads, and we kiss like nothing.
Drink, son?
And the shame
No thanks.
was on the other side.
I'm still driving.
We can beat them forever and ever. We can be heroes.
How dare you say no to my product in an ad that I'm paying for? From beginning to the end. No, 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 no. Because they wanted it not to cloud or shadow what the message was. We've seen this already, so we won't go through it. But this was also a classic example of not focusing the whole light, the beam on my product. That's impressive. And also, this always does something good when you fight for a cause. And if it's in award shows or when there are juries, it always at least colors our mindsets, because humanity sometimes is compassionate. Okay? Many of us have seen this. This is Gozo Sakai.
today? Today is Friday.
Michael,
Yes, Dad.
what's today?
It's Children's Day!
Up in the Sky. It's a new agency, and it was one of their first projects that gave them lots of attention, aside from them working for regular clients. But it helped a lot considering that they raised money to really help kids, which was important. And what really sent this on wildfire was, I think, because Genevieve tweeted this. She shared it, and lots of people got on it, and they went to the site and they donated money to actually do things to influence the lives of people. When Tolu Ajayi, the director of this project, when he got back from it, he was just telling me about how he just came back. I had not seen it then, he was just telling it, I didn't even come, he was just telling me about it. And he felt pumped, he felt to be energized, like, yeah, just done something good. That's how we should always find ways to do. Sometimes it's difficult to probably find all the fun we want in our day-to-day, but it's in the side things we try to do that gives us opportunities to make things happen consistently. Right? Another thing we need to know going forward for this year is we need to disobey the complexities. So put that. Yes, it happens in our profession, but we have to find a way to balance things up. And in instances like this, we get our clients really, really angry. We have to get them angry sometimes in order to get them to move towards what you want to do. And it might really, some serious anger issues, but it's fine. It's fine. That's why they pay us. If you don't do something creative, you don't consistently push them, they'll come back and say that you are not creative. That's the fact. You understand that? So if you look at the majority of the ads that have been celebrated globally or on lots of stages, they're always quite simple. They don't have simplicity at their core. They don't try to overburden whatever the material is, right? They don't overburden the story, make it as simple as possible. So we had a brief for a while and we're trying to figure out, violence against women, how do people picture it, how do they communicate it? It's always most times it's like shock. Most people employ shock to tell you the story of violence against women and all that. So like, okay, can we do something and not make it seem that way? Can we just dig into research and things that people say and they glean over, but it gives us opportunities. So we say, oh yeah, the hair is the crown of a woman. Is there anything in there? But then researching and just digging into whatever you can dig into. Then we came up with this and shared with the client, right? Okay. But this is another thing. Sometimes if you want your client to do something different, you always, let's be factual, as agency people, we always know client's option. We always know what the client will take. And sometimes when you put client's option in the mix, they will never pick your creative option. So sometimes when you disobey the complexities, you don't put client's option in the mix. And then we just stripped it to the middle. Because the truth is that she's shouting, she's yelling, she's suffering in silence. It's written, but you're not listening. You don't know. You can't hear. And so we did that. You can't hear because you're not listening. We did that and shared with our client. And of course, there will be pushbacks. There will be things that will make them angry. So you make the revisions. But eventually, because you didn't put client's option, when you make the revisions, you might not be totally happy, but you at least put yourself in a better position. But this is what the client ran. So, show this. But if from the onset we had put client option we had nothing to do with this. It would not even be close to this. But in truth, it's still the mindset of us working together and trying to push beyond what regularly expect. So what's another thing that we need to also note is that the culture is changing. Like the monopoly of ideas that has to just be creative agencies, that's long gone, unless we're kidding ourselves. But the fact that we still do our research well, we do our homework well, we find ways to brilliantly present and sell them on it, that's why we still get the most collaborations. But in truth, things are changing. And people want things done faster and cheaper. So, myself and a couple of friends, we were just talking, and these guys, they had a startup, they wanted to do something. They didn't have money for an agency. They couldn't really afford to do most of the things we do. So what did we do? We had a Saturday, and in 4 hours, we kind of shot a commercial. Okay, someone can write. Oh yeah, right. Oh, you can add, you shoot. Now we have a location. Rearrange everything, call friends, lie to pizza places and say you have a daughter so that you can give the empty boxes. Just at least to get something done. And in truth, this should happen more often, considering that it might be difficult for you sometimes during your day-to-day.
The best years of my life were spent in the arms of another man's wife. Yes, it's true. You see, she gave me all the love, the care, the affection, everything, all for free. She was my father's wife. She was my mom. You see, the best things in life do come for free. You just have to be at the right place with the right partner. The Jara app is your freedom, letting you get discounts on movie tickets, getting you close enough to be with the boo.
Jesus is Lord!
Or not. With Jara, anytime you buy airtime, pay a bill, or even get data, you're getting freebies from pizza places.
Whoa.
Shopping coupons will always come your way anytime you use Jara. You might even have a hard time keeping up. There's no such thing as too much Jara. So if you're tired of those with their hands in your pocket, taking you for everything you've got, it's time to get Jara, like him. All kitted up in sportswear from stores that give you the best deals anytime you use Jara. You didn't see that. Using Jara for all payments and purchases also comes with perks like this. Free coupons for taxi rides across the city. And most importantly, anytime you use Jara for any transaction, a percentage of your charge gets donated to an NGO for the education of a Nigerian child. So using Jara puts an S on your chest. So join the League of Superheroes. Join Jara Nation. Download Jara now.
They didn't have a budget. They didn't have money. But yet, they still put something out there, considering that now you can put your ad on Instagram, you can sponsor the post on Facebook. They did several cut downs and they shared, and it gave them loads of downloads. And that's how things are these days. And even in that vein, let's even push it further. Trends. This guy didn't use an ad agency. Just him knocking about and understanding the fact that these days you just have to create a following of some sort. Do something. I don't know if you're familiar with this. The wedding sir.
I observe that somehow, magically, you have the opportunity to visit Dubai in the Juhe. But on your return to Nigeria, you come back with British and American phonetic, Mr. Gaida. Wait on, sir.
So she doesn't cook in the kitchen. She doesn't like all that dirty stuff. Firewood, kerosene, gas. No. She doesn't like it. She would rather eat in ICM, in the eatery, in the fast food, everything fast. She doesn't even watch movie in your living room. She would rather say you should go to the ICM and go to different cinemas up and down. And you are taking her to your mother as your wife to be, wife material. Well done, sir. Your wedding date is in 2016. Well done, sir. Well done.
Hello, the things I'm seeing on the internet is making me to be shocked. I was chatting with one beautiful girl. In fact, a very beautiful consequential dancer. And what she told me, oh man, Jesus. She's telling me that she wants her first hejima to be twins and her first daughter to be a girl. I didn't understand. She told me that she wants her first son to be a boy. As if that didn't enough, she told me that her favorite fruit is yam. But more than what? But I just have one thing to tell you. Wait on, man.
So you told me you just came from the abroad. And I asked you, so how was your trip? You now say, it was okay, but I prefer London to British. Wait a minute. Wait on, sir. Ta! You prefer London to British. The wash. You are a liar. You got a Cotonou. You went to Cotonou.
Yeah. If I was a bad guy, the musician decided he just wanted to launch a song, went on the new track, and then he started the trend of listing out several things that you know that people that are pretentious. It's just a remake of LG's Nawash. Nawash, but that's the same mindset, and they put it out there, and everybody on all social media platforms started doing their own version. But the truth is that it's not as if all of us were not capable of this, but we censor ourselves too much. We're just afraid. In truth, I've seen people that I didn't really expect to do versions of this video. I just see a friend of mine like, this guy did his own version of Where Dancer, because we all Nigerians, we all have things to talk about that relates to it. And so people did several compilations, and by the time he released the song, they already had the following, they already had the movement. And in truth, in order for us to get things to win and to be recognized or to deliver results for our clients, we need to do lots of things this year. Thank you very much.